Kimberly Compton on the first floor over Facebook forward. I don't know what's invited me upstairs. I'm going to kill myself. I'm doing it.
From our investigation, we feel that this individual strongly is involved in other homicides. We have taken evidence out of the building by the medical examiner to be examined.
Police removed boxes and boxes of body parts, evidence of what appears to be a psychopathic mass murder. Authorities also took out a barrel of what they think is acid. Police are reluctant to reveal exactly how many victims there might be, but knowledgeable investigators say it could be more than a half a dozen. Neighbors say the man was strange and that there was an odor coming from the apartment. However, no one suspected the accumulation of dead bodies.
And the next thing I know, I heard the police open the refrigerator door, and they said it was a dead body in there.
Police are questioning the suspect downtown. All we really know about him is that he is 31 years old.
I really don't know much about him. I know he's a single guy, and he works every day, and he's like stated himself. Next thing I know, I heard the police open the refrigerator door, and they said it was a dead body.
Authorities marched out of the house with boxes of severed body parts. A barrel wheeled out a vat of acid. In a refrigerator, left as it was found, at least 2 heads, the severed remains of victims of the alleged murderer. This morning, in an unprecedented news conference, the police chief, medical examiner, and district attorney joined in a public statement.
At this point, all we can tell you is that it is a number of homicides, multiples. The investigation is still very dynamic. We don't know whether this individual acted by himself or in consort with other individuals.
The big question now is the identity of the victims, whose heads, hands, and genitals were saved in the apartment. Dentists and doctors have already started the grisly effort. So far, no identities have been determined. And the area's top prosecutor wants other victims who might have survived an encounter to come forward.
And we would certainly urge anyone that's had such an experience to step forward. For one reason or another, persons don't do that. Perhaps there's an aspect of their experience that they don't wish to share with.
At this point, all we can tell you is that it is a number of homicides, multiples. The investigation is still very dynamic. We don't know whether this individual acted by himself or in consort with other individuals.
The big question now is the identity of the victims, whose heads, hands, and genitals were saved in the apartment.